Greetings to all of you. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಶುಭೋದಯ. ಇವತ್ತು 8ನೇ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ರೀಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. The following is a balance sheet of N Limited as on 31/12/2018. 13% cumulative preference shares of rupees 100 each, 1 lakh. Equity shares of rupees 10 each, 7 lakh. Sundry creditors 39 lakh. Provision for tax 3 lakh. 8% debenture 3 lakh. Then we have fixed assets 15 lakh. Current asset 35 lakh. PL account 3 lakh. The following scheme of reconstruction is adopted as follows. Fixed assets are to be written down by 33.33%. Current assets are to be revalued at 27 lakh. Preference shareholders to forego their arrears, their right to arrears of dividend which are in arrears for 3 years. The taxation liability is settled at 4 lakh. One of the creditors to whom company owe 25 lakh agreed to forego 50% of its claims. He is allotted 1 lakh equity shares of rupees 5 each in part satisfaction of the balance of its claim. Interest on debenture is increased to 11%. Debenture holders surrender the existing debenture of rupees 100 each in exchange the same of debenture rupees 75 each. Old existing equity share to be reduced to be decreased rupees 5 each. All preference shares are reduced to 75 rupee each. Pass journal entry and show the balance sheet of the company after reconstruction. Now we have the following is the balance sheet of N Limited as on 31st December 18. We have 13% cumulative preference shares of rupees 100 each, 1 lakh. So 1 lakh is called old preference share capital. Then we have equity shares of rupees 10 each, 7 lakh. So old equity share is rupees 7 lakh. Number of equity share is 70,000 equity share. How do you get 70,000 equity share? 7 lakh divided by 10, we get 70,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each, 7 lakh. Sundry creditors 39 lakh. And tax provided is 3 lakh. 3 ಲಕ್ಷ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ತೆರಿಗೆ ಆಗಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಂತದ್ದು. 8% debenture is 3 lakh. Asset side we have fixed assets, current assets, PL account. PL account given in asset side is a loss. Kindly note, PL account rupees 3 lakh given in asset side is a loss. So these losses have to be written off. The purpose of internal reconstruction is to write off the losses. So mentioned or not mentioned, PL account in asset side of the balance sheet has to be written off. ಈ ನಷ್ಟಗಳನ್ನು ತೆಗಿಲೇಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ರೀಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಪುನಃ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ, ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ರೀಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶನೇ ನಾವು ಲಾಸಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು. So the loss of PL account 3 lakh has to be removed off. The following is a scheme of reconstruction and adopted as follows. Fixed assets are to be written down by 33 1/3%. So ಹಾಗಂದ್ರೆ depreciation on fixed asset is 33.33%. Current assets are to be revalued at 27 lakh. So current asset value ಬಂದು 27 ಲಕ್ಷ. ಹಾಗಂದ್ರೆ 8 ಲಕ್ಷ ಬಂದು ಡಿಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಷನ್. ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡಿ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಬಂದು 35 ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನು ರಿವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು, ಮರು ಮೌಲ್ಯಮಾಪನ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು 27 ಲಕ್ಷ. ಹಾಗಂದ್ರೆ 8 ಲಕ್ಷ ಬಂದು ಡಿಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆನ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಇಸ್ 8 ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ and depreciation on fixed asset is 33.33%. Fixed as preference shareholders to forego their rights of arrears of dividend. ಸೊ ಈ ಫೋರ್ಗೋ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪದನ ಬಿಟ್ಟಾಕಿ This is not a arrear at all. ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಬಂದು ಬಾಕಿ ಅಂತೆ. ಈ ಬಾಕಿ 3 ವರ್ಷ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಬಾಕಿಯನ್ನು ಅವರು ಕೈ ಬಿಡ್ತಾರಂತೆ. ಇದು ಲೆಕ್ಕಕ್ಕೆ ತಗೋಬೇಡಿ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಬಾಕಿನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಲೈಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಕಡೆ ಇದ್ರೇನೆ ಅದು ಬಾಕಿ ಅಂತ ಪರಿಗಣಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಲೈಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಕಡೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಬಾಕಿ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂತ ಇರೋದೇ ಡಿಬೆಂಚರ್, ಪ್ರೊವಿಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್, ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಬಾಕಿ ಇರೋದನ್ನು ಅದನ್ನು ಅವರು ಫೋರ್ಗೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ರದ್ದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯ ನಾವು ಲೆಕ್ಕಕ್ಕೆ ತಗೋಬಾರದು. ಕಾರಣ ಅದು ಸಾಲನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋ ಸಾಲನ ಮನ್ನಾ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಇಗ್ನೋರ್ಡ್. Why? Because preference dividend is not arrear at all. Look at the balance sheet. We have creditor, debenture and provision for tax. We don't have preference dividend arrear in the balance sheet. So what has to be concluded is preference dividend is not a arrear, and cancelling that arrear will not make us happy, will not make any profit out of it. It's not a liability itself. So kindly ignore this point. And then what we have is taxation liability is settled at 4 lakh. So ತೆರಿಗೆ 4 ಲಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಸೆಟಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು 3 ಲಕ್ಷ. ಸೊ 3 lakh tax is settled at 4 lakh. So 1 lakh more we are paying. So we need to pay tax 3 lakh, but we are paying 4 lakh. It means 1 lakh we are giving extra. That more excess payment is treated as an additional expenses to be debited in capital reduction account. We need to take this 1 lakh from capital reduction account. Next, what do we have? One of the creditors to whom the company owed 25 lakh agreed to forego 50% of its claim. ಒಟ್ಟು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟಾರ್ ಬಂದು 39 ಲಕ್ಷ ಇದೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸಾಲಗಾರನಿಗೆ 25 ಲಕ್ಷ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟಾರ್ 25 ಲಕ್ಷ ಅವನು ಬಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮನ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿ ಅರ್ಧ ಸಾಲನ ಮನ್ನಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. 12.5 ಲಕ್ಷ ಮನ್ನಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅದು ನಮಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್. ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟಾರ್ ಇಸ್ 39 lakh. In that, one of the creditor who company have a baki of 25 lakh, as a good heart, he has agreed to cancel 50% of the liability. That means 12.5 lakh will be reduced from the creditors. Next, he is allotted 1 lakh equity shares of ₹5 each in part satisfaction of the balance of its claim. See, one of the creditor is 25 lakh. He is a good fellow. He has agreed to reduce his liability by 50%. That means he has agreed to cancel 12,50,000 of the liability. In order to appreciate him, in order to honor him, in order to make him happy, we are giving him 1 lakh equity shares of ₹5 each. That means he is reducing 12.5 lakh. For his satisfaction, we are giving him 5 lakh equity share. 1 lakh equity share into 5. ಒಬ್ಬ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟಾರ್ 25 ಲಕ್ಷ ಏನು ಬಾಕಿ ಇತ್ತು ಅವನು ಅರ್ಧ 50% ಬಾಕಿನ ಮನ್ನಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. 12.5 ಲಕ್ಷ ಅವನು ರದ್ದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅವನನ್ನು ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಅವನನ್ನು ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ 1 ಲಕ್ಷ ಈಕ್ವಿಟಿ ಶೇರ್ ₹5, 5 ಲಕ್ಷ ಈಕ್ವಿಟಿ ಶೇರ್ ಅವನಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಫ್ರೀಯಾಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಮ್ ಅಟ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್. The interest on debentures increased to 11%. So if you look at the balance sheet, debenture interest is 8%. Now it is increased to 11%. 8% became 11%. Next, debenture holders surrender the existing debenture of ₹100 each. In exchange, the same debenture of ₹75 each. That means debenture has been reduced from 100 rupee to 75 rupee. Is reduced from 100 rupee to 75 rupee. It means capital reduction is 25 rupee. And how many debentures are there? So calculation of debenture goes like this: 3 lakh divided by 100, we get 3000 debentures. 3 lakh divided by 100, we get 3000 debentures. So 100 rupee debenture is reduced to 75. It means 25 is called capital reduction. Old existing equity shares are to be reduced or to be decreased rupees 5 each. 10 rupee equity share is reduced to 5 rupee. 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಫೇಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಶೇರ್ ಇವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ 5 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗೆ. All preference shares are reduced to 75. ಸೊ ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೇರ್ ಬಂದು 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇರೋದನ್ನು 75 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗೆ ಇಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀವಿ. So capital reduction is 25. Pass journal entry and show the balance sheet of the company after reduction. So one small calculation, go to balance sheet. We have 13% cumulative preference shares of rupees 100 each. Number of preference shares is 1000. 1 lakh divided by 100, we get 1000 preference share. Equity shares of rupees 10 each, we get 7 lakh. That is 7000 equity share. 7 lakh divided by 10, we get 7000 equity share. Come back to debenture. 3 lakh debenture divided by 100, we get 3000 debentures. Now let's look at the solution. So we have, this is the calculation of creditors with us. So total creditor is 39 lakh. In that, one of the creditor agreed to forego 50% of its claim. That is 25 lakh into 50%. We get 12 lakh 50,000. Less equity share issued to them 5 lakh. And then balance of the creditor, we get 21 lakh 50,000. So total creditor, new creditor balance is 21 lakh 50,000. First we are converting old debenture into new debenture. Old 8% to new 11%. Old 8% debenture account debit to new 11% debenture. Same amount, 2 lakh 25,000, 2 lakh 25,000. That is 3 lakh debenture minus reduction 75,000. ಹಳೆ 3 ಲಕ್ಷ ಡಿಬೆಂಚರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 75,000 ಸಾಲನ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ we get 2,25,000. Next, debenture account debit to capital reduction account, 3,000 debenture into 25, we get 75,000. Old equity share capital account debit 7 lakh to new equity share capital, that's 7,000 shares into 5, 3,50,000. Remaining will be capital reduction. Old preference share account debit 1 lakh to new preference share capital account 1,000 into 75, then capital reduction we get 25,000. Creditor account debit to capital reduction, we have reduced creditor 12.5 lakh. Next, creditors account debit to equity share 5 lakh. We are giving equity share to creditors. So total capital reduction is 17 lakh. 17 ಲಕ್ಷ ನಾವು ಏನು ಉಳಿಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಸಾಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಂಡವಾಳನ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. Number 1, reduce, to write off PL account rupees 3 lakh, to depreciate fixed asset by 33 1/3%, ಅದು 5 lakhs. Current asset depreciation 8 lakh. ಮತ್ತೆ provision for tax 1 lakh we pay extra. 3 ಲಕ್ಷ ಕೊಡೋ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು 4 ಲಕ್ಷನ ಸೆಟಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಲಕ್ಷ ನಮಗೆ ನಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದೆ. So that total put together 17 lakh. Now let's look at the balance sheet. Equity share capital, new equity share capital 3,50,000 plus we have paid 5 lakh equity share to creditors. Total equity share capital 8,50,000. Preference share capital 75,000, new preference share. 11% debenture 2,21,000. Creditors 21,50,000. Current assets, sorry, asset side fixed asset 15 lakh minus depreciation 10 lakh. Current asset is 35 lakh minus 8 lakh depreciation minus we pay 4 lakh for tax. Provision for tax is settled at 4 lakh. So that payment of 4 lakh cash is reduced from current asset. Cash is a part of current asset. So 4 lakh payment is reduced from cash balance in current asset. Total liability and asset side is 33 lakhs. Thank you.